from a young age, say probably middle school, I was bullied by other women. And I remember them doing all kinds of really hateful, hurtful things, you know, beyond just calling me names and gossip and spreading rumors. It was throwing things at me in the hall and not letting me pass in the hallway and all of these things, and all because of the way I looked and because I was getting attention from men. And so that was my experience with groups of women at a very, young age as a child. And then going into this awakening and into the spiritual community and really feeling like, wow, all of these women have an open heart like me and they want sisterhood, truly. And so I was very open with calling people sisters. I had roundtables. I invited people into my home, into my most intimate spaces. There were several women that I had live with me in my home that I took care of and called them sister with the true feeling in my heart that that's what they were to me. And yeah, I've been hurt deeply by these women, deeply, because as much as we have these pure intentions and this open heart and this desire to be vulnerable, not everybody deserves that from you. Not everybody has those same good intentions, even if they appear to. I have had women who I thought were so pure, so loving, had such a good heart, and they have had the evil eye on me. And what I mean by the evil eye is whatever those thoughts are inside of them that are looking at you as the enemy. They're looking at you as something that they can't be, or they're comparing themselves to you, and it just becomes this almost entity inside of them that wants to tear you down and wants to destroy you in some way. And again, it's not on a conscious level. I don't think these women are evil or bad people, but this does exist. And the sooner that we can be honest about this, the sooner that we can eradicate this, because these are implants, these are something in the collective that has been put into us to compete against one another, to look at our sister, and instead of being inspired by her, instead of clapping for her, we on the inside feel some type of way, right? So this is an invitation to all women to really look inside of yourself and start to go on this journey. Whether it's you who has these thoughts about other women, and again, no shame at all, talk about it, bring it to light. Let's hear your experience. Sit down with that woman who you have these feelings about, right? Or if it's women like me who are just overgiving, trying to win the love and attention and affection from these women who ultimately are looking at you from this place of it's a deceptive thing, right? They're showing you one thing on the surface, but the internal is not matching. That's not being in integrity. That is dangerous. Energetically, it's extremely dangerous. So be careful, be discerning. Don't just let everyone into your intimate spaces, right? Just because you guys both drink cacao and like to, you're both spiritual, and you don't know what's living inside of some of these people. You don't. So discernment is key, right? And until these other women can be honest about what's living inside of them and how they're looking at you, if they're not clapping when you win, if you don't feel like you can run up to your sister and be like, holy shit, I just made $200,000 on my last class or whatever, and they're not going to be happy for you, they don't need to be in your life. So pay attention to those feelings inside that you have, where you're like, you know what, I can't even tell this person my good news because it's weird. That's a sign. That's a sign. There's something there, right? That's not how it's supposed to be. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm super interested to hear your experience with sisters and sisterhood and other women. Let's just get this conversation started. All right. I love you guys.